So today we're going to be doing some vlogging on 2004Scape. Happy Taco Tuesday, and it's time for a new vlog. Okay, so for anyone that is not familiar with 2004Scape, I've made a couple dozen videos on my main channel, Nightmare RH. Also on my gaming channel, Nightmare RH vs. Gaming. And then I basically pretty much stopped making videos on it. But I wanted to do a vlog today, primarily covering some stuff from like 2005 time frame. And I can't really talk about stuff. Well, I mean, okay, I could go ahead and sit here and turn off my screen recorder entirely, and I could talk to you all with a black screen. However, I would be really, what's the nice word to really say? I honestly really don't care what people think about me, so I'm just going to say I would be very retarded. So yeah, it kind of would be, right? I have done a lot of retarded shit over the years on YouTube, but this would definitely take the cake, sitting here with a black screen on, right? So one thing that I really wanted to talk about, is a topic of how hard the little things used to be on this game, and we really take it for granted, kind of like on modern day RuneScape. So I just got done making a video on my main channel. It's pretty much about RuneSpan and also Guardians of the Rift, aka Guardians of the Galaxy. Yesterday's vlog was about that subject too. But I kind of really wanted to talk about, or rather be on RuneScape 3 for RuneScape 3 Integrity Era, new time period of some cosmetic changes. Really, nothing has changed on RuneScape 3 entirely. Just like, some areas graphically look very different, and Jagex has stated that they're going to be moving away from kind of really pushing microtransactions, give or take, and really be restoring integrity, right? Oh, yeah. We're restoring some goodness. No, it really doesn't friggin' work like that. The damage has already been done. Unfortunately, that's like being a drug addict for over a decade, maybe injecting poison into your body, maybe even more than a decade. And then you're like, hey, I want to go ahead and live like the most healthiest life ever. If you spend over a decade or maybe even longer injecting poison into you, your lifespan has utterly decreased significantly. The same thing if you live with just very unhealthy habits. Unfortunately, I have a lot of really great brothers, great friends. They've been smokers for 20 plus years. It's a little heartbreaking because their lifespan is obviously very much diminished compared to someone who's never been a smoker. So as for RuneScape 3, the damage of microtransactions have pretty much already been done well over the last decade. The reputation has been hurt, it's been tarnished, and it's very, very sad that a game can just really go through that period. Now, of course, you got, like, very much hardcore 3 RuneScapians out there, and that's wonderful. But the overall RuneScape community is very much old-school RuneScape based, okay? Enough bashing on RuneScape 3. Let's really talk about this vlog, and yes, I am losing my voice. It is definitely a little raspy today. So, the little things that we forget about RuneScape time period is the fact that RuneScape 3, if you wanted to craft some bowstrings, first of all, you gotta maybe be a bot to go ahead and do that. Believe it or not, on RuneScape 3, I think a bowstring, honestly, let me, hold on one second. Let me go ahead and look. RuneScape 3 bowstring. It's actually fairly expensive. And the reason, oh yeah, it's actually really friggin' expensive. The reason it's so expensive is because nobody wants to do it. Why would you waste time on crafting a bowstring on RuneScape 3? Nobody wants to do it. And that's why it's so friggin' expensive. Not to mention on RuneScape 3, you gotta remember that you could go to a boss and make hundreds of mils a GP. Crafting a bowstring is totally irrelevant. Like, there's really no use. It just is, it's such a low money grade. All I do on RuneScape 3 is I AFK Dagannoth Kings, and I legitimately get anywhere between 40 on the low to as high as 80 mil an hour. 1 hour per day, that's over, it could be, friggin' 1.2 billion a month on the low side, or it could be as high as, oh boy, where's my calculator? Why is my brain stupid? 2.4 billion on the high side. That's honestly a very big difference, okay? But it shows that RS3 money making is so easier. It's just it's entirely different. Now on 2004Scape, I started playing 2005, and I was doing bowstrings. I believe I started doing bowstring. What level did I get here? Oh wow, 37. Woohoo! RuneScape, Lumbridge, RuneScape, Lumbridge, what is it called? Flax, Spinner. I gotta see what year this came out. Honestly, what is this thing called? Spinning Wheel. RuneScape, Lumbridge, Spinning Wheel. RuneScape 3 Lumbridge Spinning Wheel, I gotta say that. The Spinning Wheel came out, okay, well, no crap, it came out 2001. Forge... Ah! Oh, man. I just had a wet burp come up. Oh, I've been talking for way too long here. Okay, let me take a breather. Spinning Wheel came out 04 January. You want to talk about retarded? That was pretty retarded. 04 January 2001, the Spinning Wheel came out. And that is for that location. Lumbridge Castle. When did the Spinning Wheel come out on Lumbridge Castle? Hang on. Let me just... RuneScape 3 Spinning Wheel launch. Let me just say that. Come on, AI. When did this wheel come out? It's honestly not telling me when it came out for some reason. I'm trying to legitimately find a date here. But I remember that I was spinning flax at Lumbridge Castle. I just really can't remember what year. I can't remember if it was 2006 or might have been early 2007. Lumbridge was installed for January 2001. Yeah, it's really not telling me. It's actually a little... Oh, man, this is irritating me. Oh, what the frig, man? I just logged out. Okay, we gotta go to the black screen a little bit. Anyways, it's the little things that people really forget that really makes you a very much well-rounded RuneScape player. And it makes you a well-rounded RuneScape player because if you have lived during a hard version of RuneScape, the rest of the game is going to be very easy-peasy Japanesey. RuneScape 3 is obviously very easy-peasy Japanesey because there was a point in time where you actually had to click on every bowstring, every flax to turn it into a bowstring. Now, I started playing, or I really wanted to say that I started to actually do a lot of these skills when the Make X was installed, and that was actually in middle of 2006. I didn't play 2004, obviously that's where this game takes place. And by the way, this is a private server, just understand that. If you do play 2004Scape, it's not affiliated with Jagex. But at the same time, just understand that the developer and also host has stated that this is more than likely not going to go away. So definitely enjoy your time on this game, because it's definitely fun to relive old memories. But I mean, doing flax to bowstrings manually, it really does make you appreciate everything, like on old school RuneScape and RS3. There are people that have never ever experienced this level of hardness at all. There is really no AFKing per se. If you did want to AFK on 2004Scape, you would be AFKing essentially maybe combat, but that is really risky because even combat could be very dangerous. If you want to AFK, let's say fishing, you got to be aware of the random events that can attack you and kill you and poison you. That's also very risky. If you want to AFK, you can't even AFK cooking. AFKing cooking, you got to go ahead and click on the fish manually, which is pretty friggin' hilarious. But the whole point about it is that 2004Scape really does show that the little tiny things, such as AFKing, is like it's non-applicable. It doesn't happen. You gotta appreciate the little tiny things as like, hey, let's go ahead and make all. Now, what does it really do when you have the ability to make all? Does it make you less of a well-rounded of a RuneScape player? In my opinion, not really. It honestly just really makes you want to play the game even more, and it kind of it sucks you in onto the game. I really do believe that Jagex installed a lot of updates over the years, not necessarily to maybe make our life easier, but to really maybe get us sucked even deeper into the RuneScape matrix. I do want to save that topic for another video of mine, but overall this vlog is just, you gotta appreciate, like, how hard RuneScape used to be. Because this game used to be so friggin' hard. Even making 1,000 bowstrings was considered a challenge. It was a challenge of patience. It was a challenge of your time, your willpower. And it was also a challenge to see if you were gonna log off and maybe beat your wiener as a teenager, right? Yeah, that's right. A bunch of horny teenagers. Hey, I was there just like you all were too. So, on a closing note, let me know in some comments if you did legitimately play RuneScape during this time frame. Also, let me know if you do dabble in 2004Scape as well too, because I do know that a lot of people actually will legitimately play 2004Scape here and there. And by all means, I have no affiliation to 2004Scape at all. I just love the nostalgic feeling and memories of logging on and actually just doing something very simple like this. It brings back a lot of great... Oh, here's one of the motherfuckers now. So, and by the way, using space on your keyboard does not do anything as well too. It's pretty funny. It is such a mouse playing game. It's not even like, you don't even have like the keys on your keyboard. It's pretty crazy. But oh, here's a poisonous plant. Here's a poisonous plant. Ah! Yeah, that's right. You cannot AFK. Unreal, right? Alright, so tomorrow, new vlog on this channel as well too. As always, at a closing note, check out where is it? Check out my book on Amazon if you want more of Nightmare RH. Otherwise, I love you all. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know down below, like you said, if you do dabble, or if you played RuneScape during the hard time period. New videos dropping on channels. Stay tuned for more, and later.